Hey guys, what if there's something you haven't learned yet that could change everything for your business? So, I am super happy to be here with Sandra Lee. I'm going to be part of her Purpose to Profit Summit. Welcome, Sandra. I have massive gratitude for you and what you're doing in the world and just really the heart behind it, trying to help entrepreneurs, business owners get to that next level in their business. And for me, in the beginning of my journey, it's that question I just asked you guys like, I could learn one little thing that tweaked my business enough to catapult it to another level. So now I wake up every morning totally excited about that one little thing I could learn today that might change everything. And I see this summit as so many different ways. Tell us more about this.
Laura, this is going to be an amazing summit. And I have to tell you, you audience, Laura's had a huge influence on this. She has been part of my team, supporting me all along the way, planning it, and many of her community are the speakers. Laura has just been such a treasure to me throughout this process. And we have people talking about certainly writing a book as part of your business. We have people talking about how to have travel be part of your business, talking about financing and how important that is when you want to build a business. We have somebody talking about philanthropy and leadership and being a leader in your field and public speaking, just all of these different things that we can incorporate into our businesses. And it's all about how do we get in action towards these things so that we are accomplishing our goals, our dreams, the things that we really want to make a difference in the world. How can we get our message out there so people hear us? And elevating entrepreneurs so that we are out there fulfilling ourselves, fulfilling our purposes, and making the difference that we want to make in the world. That's what's going to change the world when all of us entrepreneurs are doing our thing more fully.
It's the village, Sandra. We're crafting the village. And you talked about some topics that I know my friends are going to be speaking about. Shout out to Randy Mullen and shout out to Jill Austin. You talked about both of them in terms of topics. The people in my community have meant all the difference in terms of what I do and have done and what I've built. And I always joke with people when they say, "Hey, Laura, how's it going?" And I'll just be like, "Over here building the empire, guys. Like that's what I'm doing." But if we don't have a profit, we will not have the time, money, energy, and resources to generously take care of ourselves and everyone we love and serve. And that is my money mantra that I speak out loud a lot. It's like, I love having the time, money, energy, and resources to generously take care of myself and everyone I love and serve. And so when I think about the Purpose to Profit Summit, it's like, take the fire of the purpose and let's get into action with learning something we don't know that could move us to the profit that we need, or else it ain't gonna happen, right? And so you're right, we have to be in action. So what do you think is the most important thing about the action taking in terms of like you're having a bad day, you don't want to do anything? Like, what do you tell people?
I tell people this is where I got stuck. There were a lot of actions that were being recommended to me by experts that I was not in alignment with. I was doing these things because other people told me that I needed to be doing these things, I should be doing these things, and if I'm not, then I'm going to fail. And if those things didn't feel right to me, I was not ever going to make progress in those actions. So, in response to the question you just asked, to me, the answer is it has to feel right. It has to be in alignment with who I am.
This is so important. I don't know how many times I've said yes to something because somebody else said it was the thing to do. And inside of me, in my little heart space, it wasn't feeling quite right. Like, but you're used to second guessing yourself when the expert is telling you what you should do. As soon as I hear the S words, I'm like, So, one of the things that I'm going to do for Purpose to Profit is talk about writing your book to build your business. And, it's my favorite topic ever. And I don't know, like when you think of writing your book, Sandra, how do you think of this? Like, what's the exciting thing that you want to share with our audience about books?
The book that I'm really excited about right now is sharing about this head conversation stuff that I call the anger spectrum, a name for it now, and realizing that these anger spectrum, these conversations that disempower me, that hold me back, that is normal and there's a way through it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. There's so many ways that I call this. Once upon a time, I named my inner critic, gave her a name. And so that I could have the awareness to step back and have a little conversation versus being all caught up in the chaos of that stuff in your mind. And I think honestly, for when I look at your speaker lineup for Purpose to Profit, every single person that's going to gift us with their magic has a mindset angle that has helped them get over the humps. Every single one of your speakers, I bet they would agree that part of their journey has been mindset. So that's one of the things I'm looking forward to, is hearing that from all of your speakers and just seeing what kind of little shifts or golden nuggets I can receive from them. What else did you want to say about that?
One of the speakers is specifically talking about doing business from a heartful place rather than the push, push, make things happen, making sure that I'm like coming from that being place. I really love the message that she's going to contribute.
This is part of my law of attraction practice, is to shift that no matter what I'm doing, to have the awareness in the moment to pause and understand that. And I have it written on my whiteboard over here, everything is attraction. So as soon as you're having a bad moment, okay, like pay attention. Tell me one of the results from the summit that you're most wanting to share with people.
We want you coming to the summit to be more clear about what it is you want and to have some action steps lined up for what it is you want to do. Now, it's possible you won't want to have action steps for each of the different speakers. Part of the point is we're giving you a variety of different ways to incorporate things into your business that you want to take action on. But we want you to go away with a handful of things that you're actually going to do. And we're going to have workshop time with each speaker that's helping you. Like Laura said, you're actually going to start writing your book
Yes, we are.
during the summit.
Get
So
ready.
taking action, that's what we really want.
Yes, I love that. So I love workshopping. I love workshop style presentations, summits, whatever you want to call them, because it's way different when we can help you with an experience versus you just sitting there listening to us. It sounds really great and you get really inspired and ready to roll. And then what? Right. But if I can get you into action and give you an experience with something, that's got legs, y'all. Like that's going to carry us. So Sandra, I can't wait for the summit. I can't wait there to be there with everybody to talk about writing their books, to build their business. And I thank you for putting this together.
Oh, you are so welcome. So, you watching, we want you to come. To sign up for the Purpose to Profit Summit, go down to the link below and sign up and then actually be there. It's different being there than watching a recording, just like real life. And if all you have is the recordings, it's better than nothing. And then take the action. So we will see you there. Thank you.
See you there.